This is the book of Psalms, chapter 52, verse 1. It says, "Why do you in the NLT, why do you boast about your crimes, great warrior? Don't you realize God's justice continues forever? All day long you plot destruction. Your tongue cuts like a sharp razor. You're an expert at telling lies. You love evil more than good and lies more than truth. You love to destroy others with your words, you liar. But the Most High will strike you down once and for all. He will pull you from your home and uproot you from the land of the living. Selah. The righteous will see it and be amazed. They will laugh and say, look what happens to mighty warriors who do not trust in the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They trust in their wealth instead and grow more and more bold in wickedness. But I am like an olive tree, thriving in the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I will always trust in the Most High's unfailing love. I will praise you forever, O power, for what you have done. I will trust in your good name in the presence of your faithful people. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000. I'm the brother Damar Gabar here with another lesson. Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, all right? And this is going to be a lesson geared around, Esau, Edom's wicked ass, man, and these wicked ass elites, all right? And letting them know that, all of their wickedness, all of their lies, man, all of their death, destruction, in these last days, the Lord is truly showing you who the wicked truly are. All right. And when you look at what Esau, Edom has been doing in the earth, his agendas, his plans, all of his institutions, they all point to him ultimately moving in complete and utter wickedness, man. And he's that's why the scriptures call him the devil and Satan, because everything that he does and everything that he's about is contrary and in opposition to the Most High's righteousness. All right. And like it says here in the second verse, all day long you plot destruction. Your tongue cuts like a sharp razor. You're an expert at telling lies. You love evil more than good and lies more than telling the truth, man. And this is summing up Esau, Edom, as we can see, and everything that he's about, it just all leads to just evil, wickedness, death, murder, rape, destruction, corruption, lies, wickedness, and it's all pointing towards him being that man of sin. And the Lord has the scopeo, the Lord has this devil exposed, and everything that he does literally coincides with what the Bible says that, of how the wicked would be and how the wicked would operate and how the wicked would move. And this man is being exposed in these last days. So I was going into this article here, and it basically, has many quotes of the wicked. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. When we say the wicked, the elite, we're not talking about your everyday so-called Joe six-pack white person that's just walking around the planet Earth. All right. We're talking about the upper echelon, these elites, man, these Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the real, kings of this earth, the true rulers of this day and age, man, starting with NATO, the EU, the real movers and shakers. All right. And these devils, when you hear what they're about, all there is about is just death, lying, deception, death, and complete wickedness, man. And these quotes from these different Edomites and these different wicked bastards show you that they are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And they're all being exposed and they're all being called out and they're all being hewn by the mouth of the prophets, man. So it says here, top quotes from world leaders infatuated with population control, you see? And this is more of the pride and the wickedness and the wicked tongue of these devils working throughout the earth. And this is their true agenda, man. And this is how they ultimately feel about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and basically you tribes, man. All right, because scriptures tell you that Israel is as the sand of the sea. There's more Israelites on this planet Earth than there's any other nation, whether you want to believe, if you can accept that or not. And we know that these devils' agenda is to rid the earth of you Israelites, in any way that they can, and they're trying to upset prophecy. They're trying to gain their birthright back and, receive the promise of, an everlasting kingdom, which wasn't given unto Esau, Edom. It was given unto Jacob and his descendants. You see, but Esau is trying to get in there and establish it for himself. But the main point of this video is to show you the wickedness and the evilness of these damn devils, man. And this gives you an insight on their inner thoughts and how they truly feel about you people. Remember, these devils look at you people as filth, as subhuman, especially you Israelites, especially you Negroes, man. And see, they look at you as subhuman, as a no people, as a curse, as as filth, as a dirty, weeds that need to be plucked out of the earth. All right. And these quotes from these so-called leaders gives you a little insight into that. All right. Now, I don't want to read this, but it says below are 47 quotes, which I'm not going to read all of these, from prominent figures ranging from scientists and politicians to activists and celebrities. See, now when you go into it, these scientists and politicians and activists, these are nothing more than low level and some high level sorcerers and witches and Chaldeans and the how would I say, like the the sorcerers of the day for these damn devil Esau Edom. You see? So all of these scientists, politicians to activists and celebrities that reveal the depth of this dangerous entitlement minded ideology, man. You see? And this is how these devils truly feel about you, you Jakes, man. And all these other nations as well, but mainly about you Jakes. It says controlling the environment and the earth resources, which we know that was part of Esau's blessing, that he would have the fatness of the earth. And now that he's in control of the fatness of the earth, he wants to hoard it all for himself. All right. It says these individuals argue that overpopulation strains the planet resources and ecosystems, necessitating population control to ensure environmental sustainability. You see, and this is just Esau trying to play God, man. You see, and he feels like a lot of you people, especially you Jakes, are a bunch of useless eaters, man. And and this is what this whole New World Order is all about. This is what social credit score. This is what the MOTB is all about. Is Esau basically being able to control your ability to have access to resources on the planet Earth. And he really feels that all you people should, your access to these resources and carbon should be very limited because, and this is why he plans on that's why they had the Georgia Guidestones. This is why they have this depopulation agenda, because they feel that the majority of you people are just worthless, useless eaters, and your access to these resources under his rulership and his dominion should be very, very limited, man. All right. He doesn't want you to have all of these different changes of clothes, having the financial freedom, having the ability to just, consume and eat and use resources at your leisure. He feels that, your access to these things should be controlled. They should be, given unto you upon, a basis to where you can barely survive so that you won't be a strain on this planet Earth. While they can use all the resources, jet set all around the world, use as much energy, eat as much steak, and they should enjoy the resources of the world at their pleasure, while you should be restricted and totally limited to these things. All right. It says what David Rockefeller says: the negative impact of population growth on all of our planetary ecosystems is becoming appallingly evident. You see, and it's never because of their misuse and mishandling of the planet Earth, not because of their industries, their destroying of ecosystems, their destroying of rainforests, their destroying of the earth, the water, the animals on the planet. It has nothing to do with their destructive and cancerous effects on this earth, but it's you everyday average people out there, you useless eaters, because of what you're doing in your existence on this earth. This is why these things are happening, man. Show you that this man is completely delusional and he's a damn demon. But this is how he feels about you people. And it says Richard Branson, it says the truth is this: the earth cannot provide enough food and fresh water for 10 billion people, which is a goddamn lie. So this is why the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. You see? And this earth is so huge. It's like the Lord made the earth to be forever. And it's constantly, this is why you have the different seasons. You have the spring, the fall, the winter, the summer, so that the earth can constantly renew and regenerate itself, man. But you let these devils tell it, oh, we're running out of water, we're running out of resources, which is absolutely ridiculous and stupid. You see, but these devils will push this narrative and to push this lie so that, like I said, so that they can hog and have all the resources to themselves. You see? It says, provide enough food and fresh water for 10 billion people, never mind homes, never mind roads, hospitals, and schools. It says, on a finite planet, the optimum population providing the best quality of life for all is clearly much smaller than the maximum, permitting bare survival. The more we are, the less for each. Fewer people mean better lives, you see? And remember, when they're talking about fewer people, they ain't talking about them and the elite and and their families and the higher ups. It's talking about fewer people mean they need to get rid of you motherfuckers, man. Look at this. Julia Whitty, the only known solution to ecological overshoot is to decelerate our population growth faster than it's decelerating now and eventually reverse it. And remember, Bill Gates had that talk? If we can get that carbon down to this by, different V's and this and that, we can basically save the planet, man. Look at this. Philippe Cafaro, ending human population growth is almost certainty a necessity. Conditions for preventing catastrophic global climate change, man. Look at Jane Goodall, this demon. It's our population growth that underlies just about every single one of the problems that we've inflicted on the planet. Look at this. David Foreman, my 3 main goals would be to reduce human population to about 100 million. Remember the Georgia Guidestones, man. And this is the thought that a lot of these elites, a lot of these lackeys, and a lot of their lesser luminaries, they all share this same sentiment, man. All right. It shows you that, hey, when this new world order comes, this is why, you're about to see the thing that's about to happen. This is why they're bringing a lot of this pestilence. This is why you're about to see a lot of food scarcity. You see the price of eggs and how the price of eggs is going up. And that's going to continue to skyrocket. The price and the scarcity of that, of beef, of chicken, and of a lot of the world resources are about to be eventually very scarce. And these devils are, doing it intentionally so that they can get rid of the majority of you people out here. Remember, these devils are trying to start this new world order, and it doesn't involve 7 billion people on the planet. And if these devils get their wish, man, hey, a lot of you people are going to be put in the dirt and in the earth so that they could, establish this agenda, man. All right. And it's complete and utter wickedness, man. Look at this. Look at Jacques Cousteau. It says, in order to stabilize world population, we must eliminate 350,000 people per day. It is a horrible thing to say, but it's just as bad not to say it. So you see the thoughts of these motherfuckers, man. All right. And everything that they do is totally against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You see, this is through their pride and through their wickedness that they, are trying to, to try to establish this thing. And they're going to try to establish it, whether you people want to believe it or not. Look at this. Penti Linkola. If there was a button I could press, I would sacrifice myself without hesitating if it meant millions of people would die, man. You see, this is why scripture tell you that this man desire is as death and he cannot be satisfied. You see? Hey, and believe you me, this is still on the agenda of these elites to get rid of the majority of you people. Look at this, Prince Philip. In the event that I am reincarnated, I would like to return as a deadly virus in order to contribute something to solve overpopulation. And remember, right now we're on the stage to where these devils are about to try to do this. You see all the talk of these H5N1, the talk of these new sicknesses, pestilences, Mpox, disease X. Now these different mutations with this bird, what? You see, and they're expecting what? A lot of people. Oh, I even saw an article now. They're talking about the bubonic plague is back in play over there in Europe, man. And we know what that did. That pretty much killed half of the population during the medieval era, man. And now they're saying that there's an uptick of that disease resurfacing back on the planet Earth, man. So you see what this devil is all about, man. You see, this is why I started with this. It says, all day long you plot destruction. Your tongue cuts like a sharp razor. You're an expert at telling lies, right? Them saying that the world is overpopulated, we're consuming too much resources. That's all a lie, man. That's just not true. It says what? You love evil more than good and lies more than the truth, man. All right. And this is what Esau is all about. Let me get this, man. Let me see. Right. Let me get this. This is This is why the Lord is going to ultimately destroy this devil, man. Well, you know, I'll come back to this. I'm not ready for that yet. And so that was what? This was part of how he feels about controlling the environment. And now he says what? Controlling economic and social stability. It says these quotes emphasize the economic and social challenges posed by people, including poverty, inequality, and resource allocation. And here we go. Kill Gates. It says the problem is that the population is growing the fastest where people are less able to deal with it. So it is in the very poorest places that you're going to have a tripling population by 2050. So where do you think the majority of their attack in this depop is going to hit? In what? The various poorest places on the planet Earth, man. See, this is why especially where you tribes dwell, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, this is why you have the poorest quality of food. You have the most contaminated fluoride-filled water, the poorest health care. You know, he cuts off all the trees. He's constantly, feeding you a lifestyle of death and chemicalization. You know, this is why you got a fast food on every corner, a liquor store. So they want you to destroy yourselves in these in these poorest places where you Jake dwell, man. And that's just here in America. Imagine when you go all across the world in these third world countries where, the northern tribes are over there in the favelas and in the slums, man. You see? It says Michael Gorbachev, it says cut the population by 90% and there aren't enough people left to do a great deal of ecological damage. But like I said, this show you the hypocrisy of this devil. He is the biggest destroyer of ecological damage. Like I said, all of his industries, his corporations, chopping down all the trees, polluting the oceans with oil spills, all of his space junk. This devil, here it is. All of his industries destroy all of these things, man. But he'll never take accountability for that. But he'll always going to blame it on you people. What else? Look at this. It says, Doraya, whoever, obeyed. We cannot confront the massive challenges of poverty, hunger, disease, and environmental destruction. But who's the main cause of poverty, hunger, and disease? It's these damn devils, man. It says environmental destruction unless we address the issues of population. Oh boy, these people are crazy. Look at this. Stephen Ratner, we need death panels. Well, maybe not death panels exactly, but unless we start allocating healthcare resources more prudently. Rationing by its proper name, the exploding cost of Medicare will swamp the federal budget. See, and this is the thing. If you, so this is why Esau is not a purveyor of life and health. Now, if his medical system was actually in the business of healing people, if he was using real herbs and real medicines out of the earth and not his petroleum-based snake oil bullshit, if he stopped poisoning the air, the water, GMO foods, heavy chemicals, and what am I thinking about? All of the chemicals that are in the food that is causing, more health effects and damage to the people. If he was in the real, system of healing people, with medicines out of the earth, all of this medical bullshit wouldn't be such an issue, man. You see, but like I said, he's not he's the man of sin, and he is as death, man. All right, he's not been set up to to establish life and to let people have life more abundantly. Everything that he does is to kill, steal, and to destroy. It says when the patient is already over 80, the simple fact of the matter is that no amount of treatment is going to work miracles in terms of life expectancy or quality of life. You see, so here it is. He destroys you with all of his bullshit and all of his pharmaceuticals. So by the time you get 80, he feels that, look, these elderly people, we need to just kill these motherfuckers and destroy them. Well, the scriptures say that you're supposed to honor the hoary head. You're supposed to take care of your elderly, man. But this devil was like, look, we need death panels. As soon as these niggas get past a certain age, we need to just cut them off and just put them in the dirt so that we could, so we can no longer have to tend and deal with these people, man. This man is the complete fucking devil, man. And on all these different levels of society, man, he has these different ideas into place. So what was that? That was the economic and social stability. Now he was talking about the environment. And what's next? Public health and disease control. You see, look, Eric Eric Pianka, humans have overpopulated the earth and in the process have created an ideal nutritional substrate on which bacteria and viruses will grow faster and prosper. Uh-oh, Kill Gates. The world today has 6.8 billion people. So this must have been a while ago. It says that's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a great job, this is what I was quoting. Now, if we do a really good job on new V's, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 to 15%. So we've shown you that going to these damn hospitals and what they, what they're doing with these whole reproductive services, man, is not here to help you people, man. Everything that they're giving you as far as reproductive health services is ultimately to destroy you, man, to stop you from having children, to sterilize you, to basically to cut you off, not to enhance or to prolong your life, but to shorten that lifespan, man. Let me get this scripture. These people are the goddamn devil, man. All right. And guess what? His main attack is going to be on the poor, on the lower class of the people, which is, a lot of the Israelites, man. This is Psalms 10:2. It says, read this in the NLT. It says, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Right. All of these different social services, everything that I'm reading is basically how they're hunting down the poor. Mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. Through his environmental earth resources, through his controlling economic and social stability, public health and disease control, his eugenics and social engineering, all of his Planned Parenthood, all of these services that they're providing to you jakes, is ultimately to hunt you down and to destroy you, to cut off your numbers, to sterilize you. You see? They ain't doing these things to help you people, man. And you, Jake, need to wake the hell up. This is why scriptures tell you, never trust thine enemy, man. This is why we constantly say, if you can stay out of the hospital, stay out of the hospitals, man. Don't be going to these different, going to Esau's for these different services, because they're packaged as an illusion, as if they're really trying to help you, but it's really to destroy you, man. All right. It says, Psalms 10:2, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others, for they brag about their evil desires. And everything that I'm reading is these devils bragging about their evil desires, man. But like I said, they package it as if it's here to save life, as it is to save the planet, to preserve resources and to do all these things for good and not for evil. But they're really using these things to destroy you and to hunt you down and to destroy you, man. And then they'll go and have all these different talks, these different TED Talks, these meetings, these white papers. They have all these quotes and these things that all these devils are saying. And that's them just basically bragging about how they're going to further enslave and destroy you useless eaters out here, man. It says, for they brag about their evil desires. They praise the greedy and curse the Lord. It says the wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. See, that's why Esau goes about things the way that he does. You see, this is why he's the devil and Satan. This is why he's the adversary to all things that are good, and he curses the Most High, man. All right, he doesn't want to follow under the guidance and the plan, how the Most High said this earth should be ruled and governed. Oh, matter of fact, let me get this real fast. See, this is why the earth is about to be under new management, and this devil is on his way out of here, man. All right. No. What was that, 12? What else worked here? Oh, no, I'm tripping. It's Ecclesiastes, not Wisdom Song. Yeah, it says Ecclesiastes 10:1, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. So this shows you that Esau is not a wise judge. He's a wicked judge. He's an evil judge. He's an evil, wicked, destructive judge, man. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. You see, and this is why it tells you here, all these different people, the Bill Gates, the Eric Pianka, the Charles Darwins, the Margaret Singers, the Kofi Annan, the Mikhail Gorbachev, All right, the Prince Philip, Al Gore, Dan Brown, all these different officers and demons of these New World Order, they all have the same mind fret. They're all, what do you call that word? They're all not Malthusian. Is that what it's called? Malthusian? Malthusianism? Those that wants to, that have this whole depopulation. There's too many people on the planet Earth mind frame, man. And this is why all these different, demons under him, they have this same mind frame, and they all have the idea of the same agenda. You see, it says, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. You see, that's why all these different things they're talking about is ways in which they're destroying the people. They're not bringing life and health and longevity, to the people. Everything that Esau is providing you through, economic services, health services, eugenics, medical, it's all to destroy you people, not to enhance you or to better your lives. Why do you think they're giving your children those things as soon as they get out of the womb? Now, by the time your kid's 12, 10 years old, they're going to be hit with like 50, 60 different so-called V's, man. And that's not to help your children. A lot of that shit destroys them, destroys their ability to think, destroys their cognitive growth, or just downright just totally just puts them down, man. So this man is a complete demon, man, at the end of the day. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, you see. But right now, the Lord has the hands in an unprofitable ruler, just to show you what happens when the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and the fear of the Lord is not behind your, of how you're governing this world. We see exactly what happens, man. Because right now, what? The Lord has the earth in the hand of the wicked. You see, and we see how this place is wickedly being ran, and we see all of the effects that it produces. And it ain't getting any better. Shit is getting worse. That's why this place is on the verge of total collapse. And everything is so out of tune, and everything is so, destroyed, man. You see? Let me jump down to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by the sea. And this sums up Esau's whole rulership, man. This is exactly how he got into power, is by unrighteous dealing. He stole the land from the North American Indians. Everywhere he goes on this planet Earth, he deals unrighteously. All right, and he goes and he takes it by the sword. You see, and then he puts in wicked policies to further push his agendas. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And this kingdom is about to be translated into the hand of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. See, so everything I'm reading here is part of why this kingdom is about to be translated. So what does it says here? What else they say? Look at this. Ashley Judd. It's unconscionable to breed with the number of children who are starving to death in impoverished countries. Well, whose fault is that? Why are these countries impoverished? Because of Esau. Okay, so what they got? Eugenics and social engineering. It says Charles Darwin, at if some future period, not very distant as measured by centuries, the civilized races of man will almost certainly exterminate and replace throughout the world the savage races. Who you think this is? Who you think the savage races are? Everybody that's outside of the so-called Edomite race, man. You see, and this is these devils. They all think like this. Like I said, as the king, how'd it go? As the as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And all these people are nothing more than officers of these top elites, man. Look at this. Margaret Sanger, this cunt, it says, all of our problems are the result of overbreeding among the working class. You know who the working class is. Look at this. Look at this. Thomas Ferguson, there is a single theme behind all our work. We must reduce population levels. Either governments do it our way, through nice, clean methods. What is that? Through, like Bill Gates said, through, V's, healthcare, reproductive services. They can do it that way, or they just come out and just blatantly just slaughter everybody, which is going to eventually get to that. Revelation 12:12. It says, through nice, clean methods, or they will get the kind of mess that we have in El Salvador, or in Iran, or in Beirut, man. See, man. Look at this. Ted Turner, a total population of 250 to 300 million people, a 95 decline from present levels would be ideal. Look at this. John Holdren, a program of sterilizing women after their second or third child, despite the relatively greater difficulty of the operation than vasectomy, might be easier to implement than trying to sterilize men. Hey, and they've been doing that with what happened around 2020. All right. Even like cunt Cameron Diaz. Look, dark desire to destroy life. All right. Look at what they got. Look at this. So this shows you that part of feminization was a low key form of birth control. Look at this, Boris Johnson. All the evidence shows that we can help reduce population growth and world poverty by promoting literacy and female emancipation and access to birth control. You see, so that shows you that whole feminizing these women. Part of it was to get these women to focus on their career and not have children and to be business minded and, you know, go out there in the workforce and I don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. See? Look at this. Mary Elizabeth Williams, all life is not equal. That's a difficult thing for liberals like me to talk about, lest we wind up looking like death panel loving, kill your grandma and your precious baby stormtroopers, because that's what they truly are. But like I said, they don't want to come out and just blatantly say that. So this is why, you know, like that guy said, you know, we'll do it the nice way. Where was that damn devil? Where was it? Yeah, like Thomas Ferguson said, either governments do it our way through nice, clean methods. Yeah, you see, these people are the damn devil, man. Look at this. Gloria Steinem, that's the bitch that started feminism. Everybody with a womb doesn't have to have a child anymore. Then everybody with vocal cords has to be an opera singer, man. Yeah, look at this. So these people are a bunch of damn demons, man. Let me get some more precepts on these damn bastards. It says, Psalms 10 and Psalms 10 and 2. It says, the wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others, for they brag about their evil desires. And everything that I was reading is part of these devils' evil desires, man. To get rid of them, 95% of you people out here, man. All right. To get rid of 95% of you, have this new world order, 15-minute cities, put charagmas in everybody, and devil can use artificial intelligence and technology and Elon Musk neural links and brain chips and you know, hack you people with their technology to have total control and rule over every person on this planet Earth via their NWO. All right, and artificial intelligence and technology to rule over, you know, you serfs, man. It says, for they brag about their evil desires, they praise the greedy and curse the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. So that's why I said the Most High is not at all in any of their thoughts, which is going to say that. It says the wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. See, and that's the last thing on Esau's mind. He's not going to seek after the Most High, nor become obedient to the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He wasn't created for that. He's going to constantly rebel and fight and go against the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and his righteousness, man. So this is why this is why Esau Edom is not going to be saved. And all you dumbass Jakes talking about, well, what about the white man? Can he be saved? Look, Esau Edom, he's not going to be saved. All right. He wasn't created to be saved. He was created to be the wicked. He was created to be Satan, the devil, and the adversary of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai on the planet Earth, man. You need to get that through your thick skull. All right. And he don't want to be saved by the Most High. Esau rather die, you know, in hell than to serve under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says the wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. They seem to think the Most High is dead. Yet they succeed in everything they do. They do not see your punishment awaiting them. They sneer at all their enemies. They think nothing bad will ever happen to us, and that's the pride of this devil. It says we will be free of trouble forever. Their mouths are full of cursing, lies, and threats. Trouble and evil are on the tip of their tongues. They lurk in ambush in the villages, waiting to murder the innocent people. And who's the innocent people? You tribes, you Israelites, man. This is why a huge part of their agenda is what? Attacking and lurking in in the ghettos and in the slums and in the lower class of society, which is mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're at the forefront of their depopulation agenda, whether you want to know it or not. This is why they're always giving you all of these so-called services, man. Medicaid, Medicare, so that when you go to these hospitals, you think you're getting help. You think they're making your lives better, but really they're just pumping you full of bullshit, man. And they're, you know, uh, putting everything in front of you to destroy you. It says they lurk in ambush in the villages, waiting to murder innocent people. They are always searching for helpless victims. Right. This is why they'll give you these different services, man, because they know ultimately you're helpless. They know that we're under these curses. We know that we have to go to our enemies for the lack of all things, and the things that they offer you are not for your benefit, man. You see? That's why I like the Margaret Sangers, the Kill Gates. Why do you think Kill Gates is going over there in Africa? And why those Kenyans are telling him, get the hell out of our country, don't come here no more. Because what? Those things that they thought he was giving them to help them, they're come to the realization that it's doing nothing more but destroying them, man. All right? It says they are always searching for helpless victims. And where do they find the most of the helpless victims? The more poor rungs of society. Like I said, in these third world countries, and even over here in America, where you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans live, man. You're always the guinea pigs. Didn't they say in 2020, we need to give these to the Black, Latinos, and the Native Americans? You should be the first to take those free jump shots when they was giving them. All right? It says, like lions crouched in hiding, they wait to pounce on the helpless. Like hunters, they capture the helpless and drag them away in nets. Their helpless victims are crushed. They fall beneath the strength of the wicked. The wicked think the Most High isn't watching us. He had closed his eyes and won't even see what we do, you see? And this is how this devil moves, man. You know? It says, arise, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, punish the wicked, O power. Do not ignore the helpless. Why do the wicked get away with despising the Most High? They think the Most High will never call us to account, but that's where they're wrong. And that's this, like I said, that's the pride of Esau. He thinks because he's been getting away with this shit for so long that the Most High ain't tripping. And as long as they can keep you Jakes sinning and rebelling against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that they think that they're going to never have to pay for what they're doing, and they're going to be justified in their wickedness. But, hey, this devil is surely mistaken. You see? It says, but you see the trouble and grief they cause. You take note of it and punish them. The helpless put their trust in you. You defend the orphans. And who's ultimately the one that's going to be defended is the elect. And the Lord hears our cries, man. Like I said, for a long time, Esau has been getting away with this. But now in these last days, the Lord is putting the spirit on his elect. And we're crying out, man. All right, this devil is being exposed. The prophets are out on the highways and the byways. This devil's judgment is being spoken into existence. And Yahweh Shai is getting ready to return. And he's going to crush this devil, man. You see, this, like I said earlier, this is why the Lord has the spirit of exposure and the spirit of truth being pushed throughout the earth, and Esau is being made bare. I was just watching a video yesterday. I think Bill Gates was over there in London, and they was cussing his ass out. They was like, "You murderer! Get out of our country!" And recently you had the Queen and the so-called Queen of England in London. They were over there in the islands, and they were getting cussed out, man. They were telling them, you need to this is not your land. You need to pay for the blood you shed. So everywhere Esau is going, that shameful spewing on his glory is being brought down upon him. And the only thing that's left is for Yahweh Shai to come back and to physically destroy this devil, man. It says, you take note of them and punish them. The helpless put their trust in you. You defend the orphans. Break the arms of these wicked, evil people. See, Esau, eat them. Go after them until the last one is destroyed, man. And that's what the Lord is going to do. And Esau is not going to escape. He is going to pay for all of his crimes, all of his wickedness, all this bullshit that he's doing is not going to go unpunished, man. It says, Yahweh is king forever and ever. The godless, oh shit. Salakia. Damn it. It says, what? The godless nations will vanish from the land. Yahweh, you know the hopes of the helpless. Surely you hear their cries and comfort them. See, I was just saying that. Hey, the Lord's hearing our cries. The Lord's hearing us out here cussing this devil out, and he's getting ready to act, man. But first, Esau's wickedness has to be fulfilled. He has to perform all of his wickedness until the Lord is going to send back Yahweh to judge these damn devils. So they're not going to get away with any of this shit, man. This is why now we're in the time of exposing this devil. That man of sin is being revealed, man, and he cannot hide himself anymore. It says, surely you will hear their cries and comfort them. You will bring justice to the orphans and the oppressed, so mere people can no longer terrify them. You see? And Esau is no longer going to be terrifying us, man. All of this bullshit that he's doing, this is just some of it, man. Everything that he's done, he's going to pay for it. He's not going to ride off into the sunset. He's not going to go unpunished. And that cup of judgment, that cup of slavery, that cup of these curses are going to pass over to Esau, Edom, and the time the Lord has slated for this devil to go down, man. So don't lose hope. Don't fret. Just know that this devil's sins has reached up into heaven, and he's going to be judged and destroyed for all of this bullshit, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, I wasn't all over the place, and you were spiritually fed through this lesson. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Until the next one, shalom.